Hi everybody, out at the field today with my latest NAMC Su27. We're about 99.9% sure that the plans that this plane was built from are the final plans, so that's good news. At the end of the flight here I'll talk a little bit more about the most recent changes that were made to this plane. So anyway, please see the comments below for more info on this plane and about today's setup. So we'll you've seen plenty of video of it already. We'll just give her a good thrash here. Oops, little vegetation we don't need to carry around. So I've got about 8 flights on this one today, getting it dialed in, trimmed, and she's flying just great. So here we go. So 60% throttle there on launch. As usual, very, very smooth. I mean, it banked a little to the right because of pilot error, but so just at 60% throttle here now, really moves along nicely with this little power setup, which I'll talk about a little bit at the end. We'll throw her up in a loop here, nice and smooth. So right about there, I'm just letting go of the stick and it just continues to flow beautifully over the top. I won't show you any inverted flight today because I'm a horrible inverted flyer, and I'd have to be about 300 feet in the air, which be even harder for you to see the plane than it is now. So 60% throttle again. Just the more I fly this plane, the more I'm impressed with its balance and how quickly and easily it changes direction, you know, with very little control surface deflection. Yeehaw! So just chop the throttle, nose falls through in the stall very nicely. So just take it up, bleed the speed off, pull hard on the elevator, and it just kind of flips right through there, just like you see Sukhois doing in an air show. So it has very, very efficient pitch authority, even as it's slowing down. Couple of victory rolls, go up where Jim Kirk lives there. Kick the rudder over. Nice. Ha ha ha! Woo! Almost felt the prop wash that time. Too fun. Just tracks so solidly. Really, really impressed. It's, you know, it's essentially a dead calm day today. There's, you know, the odd little puff, but really smooth and stable. Burners, burners, go. Just love the profile on the lines that Stefan designed into this plane. Okay, so there we have our ready to land alarm. See if we can't do a decent landing. Oop. Oh, right in front of me anyway, that's not bad. Okay folks, so there we have, as I said, 99.9% sure this is the final iteration from the, you know, the most recent set of plans. So we're very, very happy with how this is has shaped up. So let me get rid of this vegetation here. So this is just a little DYS 2208/7 2600 kV motor from Banggood. Super smooth bearings. I'm just running master Airscrew, a 6x4x3 prop on it with a 2200 3-cell battery, 40 amp speed controller. Really, really nice. So the changes that we made, this is where the old CG was. I had actually built this before Stefan had flown his and validated it, but my previous prototypes, I had always been balancing it about a ½ inch ahead. So when he flew it, he agreed with me. So our new CG is about a ½ inch ahead. It's essentially right there at the end of my fat sausage finger. The other change that Stefan made is this is the very rear bulkhead, and it was quite a bit further back. So I made a mark on the bottom of the plane here. So my battery is, the front of my battery is right there. So from there to there I measured is 2 inches. So you have a lot more room now. On the previous prototype, it would have been difficult to balance with, you know, if you wanted to fly a lighter setup with say like a 1600, 1500 3-cell battery. So by having that extra room, there should be no problem whatsoever balancing with a lighter 3-cell. And for those speed demons that, you know, really want to get the big honking ESCs and stuff up in there, you'll have plenty more room for, you know, a big 60 amp or bigger speed controller. I'm just using a 40 amp, which is pretty small. So yeah, so anyway, this I was a bit worried almost about this paint job. It's an old vintage 1989 paint scheme that I found since the Sukhoi, I think, went into service in 1985. But anyway, she, for me anyway, I guess we'll see on the video, but showed up really, really well. So there we go, folks. This was flight Su27 flight 102 for me. Obviously not on this plane, but in the 3 prototypes we've tested so far. So just been having one heck of a lot of fun and looking forward to a lot more stick time on the NAMC Su27. So thanks for watching, folks. Blue skies, calm winds to everyone, and park jet noise, the other sound of freedom, baby. Take care.